Hey guys, I'm deciding to do something a little different. I'm going to review the show that inspired me to make this channel, Wabbit, or New Looney Tunes. Most of you are going to assume that I'm going to give this show a 10 out of 10. Guess what? You're wrong. This show is not perfect. Like it's not even close to perfect. Like any show, it has flaws. But this show has a lot of flaws. But before I start talking about those flaws, I'm going to be talking about what I like about the show. Number 1. The first 6 episodes. Not only is it a huge improvement from the last season, it's one of the best Looney Tunes content that's actually loony outside of the original shorts and the CGI shorts from the early 2010s. At least in my opinion. I remember back in September 2017 when I saw those 6 episodes. Those episodes were the reason why I really enjoyed the show. Number 2. They brought back the old Daffy Duck. Finally, after years of seeing the greedy, selfish Daffy that Chuck Jones created, we finally see Daffy Duck messing with Porky Pig and some other characters. I'd say Daffy Duck saved the show. Number 3. The backgrounds. I don't know about you, but the backgrounds look really good. I have heard people saying that they suck, but I think they're used to seeing the painted backgrounds, or more modern detailed backgrounds. Number 4. Some of the voices. Some characters in the show sound really good, but some really sound off. Okay, that's probably everything that I like, so let's go to the stuff I didn't like. Number 1. The designs. I think they wanted the characters to look more modern, which is okay, but these are probably the worst designs I have seen in Looney Tunes. The Looney Tunes show also has the characters drawn in a modern way, and they look great, but in this show they look like they have been drawn in napkin. Marvin is the only exception. It sucks because the original design for Bugs Bunny in Wabbit looks fantastic. It looks better than the Looney Tunes show's design. Seeing that is proof that the person who designed the characters can actually draw. I have no idea why they decided to change it. Number 2. The jokes become less funny as it went on. The jokes in season 1 was fine. The jokes in season 2 are kinda lame. And the jokes in season 3 are just not funny. They seem too kid friendly, which is a shame because the original shorts had jokes that make people of all ages laugh. Heck, one of the jokes in season 1 was kinda dark, and that was a great joke. Number 3. Season 3. I'm sorry, but season 3 is my least favorite season of the show. Dark Bat is not interesting or funny. The Rutherford B. Hayes joke is a running gag that isn't funny, and they even got rid of the guns. Elmer or Yosemite Sam are nothing without their guns, except for maybe Elmer. The animation also looks rushed. Imagine if this show got a 4th season. Number 4. They brought back Porky's old design. Look, just because something is old doesn't mean that something is good. That's probably the reason why they fixed his design in the original later on. But some genius over at Wabbit thought that it would be a good idea to bring back the old, forgotten, fat Porky Pig into the show. He does not look good in both the original and the new shorts. He's not even wearing his famous red bow tie. Instead he's wearing a blue tie with a white shirt. Number 5. Bugs Bunny's voice. No offense to Jeff Bergman, but his voice doesn't fit for Bugs. His voice isn't as good as it was back in the 90s. But hey, at least Sylvester and Foghorn sound good. And finally, number 6. The musicals. The musicals with Porky and Petunia are obnoxious and not amusing, and Victory Clasp is all over the place. Again, no offense to anybody, but the music isn't really the best thing. I didn't put it on the list because it's not awful. It's just not really Looney Tunes or pleasant to hear over and over again. The original shorts mostly rely on their music. That's why it's called Looney Tunes. In New Looney Tunes the music isn't very good. It just sounds like something from a show that doesn't really care about the soundtrack. And that's not good for a show that has the word tunes in the title. But overall, it's a decent reboot that feels like a love letter to the classics and not like a shameless remake of a beloved series. 7 out of 10. Would go back to watch the good episodes for not only nostalgia, but because they are actually enjoyable. The main reason why I praised this show was because this is a Looney Tunes show that is modern and ongoing, and I was really into Looney Tunes a few months before this channel even started. After hearing the flaws, you might be thinking that I really did not like the show and just posted them online for views. No, I don't hate this show. It has good episodes. It even has great episodes. The good episodes that are not already posted online are up in my channel. I even made a compilation of some of my favorite episodes of the entire show. I hope you enjoyed this different than usual video. It's something I wanted to do for a while. Looney Tunes Cartoons comes out on Wednesday. Yes, I am aware that some episodes have already been released, but those aren't enough to judge an entire show on. And you bet I'm going to review it. Anyway, that's all folks. Hope I'm still relevant as the years go on.